CBN's Chuck Holton was on the front lines of the war, and here's his report on its aftermath.
Unrest still grips Armenia after a peace deal accepted by its president that he described as painful. Since September, the citizens here have been under attack from their neighbors, Azerbaijan and Turkey, over the region of Nagorno-Karabah. Many in that region fled to the capital, Yerevan, and are now protesting what they see as surrendering their future. For months, the entire country supported the war effort, even as the Azeri military continued to pound civilian areas.
This has become an existential issue. This is an issue of ethnic cleansing and terror-inspiring means applied by Azerbaijan towards Armenians who live there.
It was started by the Azeris, who are trying to not only take territory that has been historically Armenian for thousands of years, but they don't want to stop with just the taking of territory. They want to wipe out the Armenian people.
The Armenian military is vastly outnumbered, some say as much as 8-1. After the Azeri military claimed to have taken the region's second largest city, Shushi, the situation turned dire.
They're backed openly by the Turkish government, who on the one hand say there was never a genocide, and on the other hand will say, now we're coming to finish what we started.
But Armenians say this fight was about more than a territorial dispute.
The first nation on earth to officially embrace Christianity, and that is something that the Turks and the Azeris don't want. Erdogan, who's president of Turkey, seeks a revived Ottoman Empire with Islam at its head. And right now, Armenia and the Republic of Artsakh are standing in the way of that vision.
Not only does this current truce stop the bloodshed for the moment, it also forces Armenia to give up land it has occupied for centuries. After news of the peace deal, angry protesters took over a government building, calling for the president to resign.
Tens of thousands of people have been displaced in this conflict, and many of them have taken up shelter here in Yerevan with their family, with friends, or some people are just taking in refugees out of the goodness of their own hearts.
Since day one, we had a lot of families who had to relocate and come to Yerevan and other cities of Armenia. I hosted in my house a family of 12, and then I asked my parents to host another family, and all my friends' houses, people host families in their houses, and then we needed accommodations who could host more people, obviously.
Now, many of these refugees face an uncertain future as their homes have been seriously damaged or destroyed. Russian peacekeepers patrol the ground in the Nagorno-Karabakh, but the people of Armenia say this crisis is far from over, and they fear their rich religious history will soon be wiped out in the areas they no longer control.
Their very existence is endangered right now. And as Americans, as Christians in America, we have that obligation to support Armenia and Artsakh.
From Yerevan, Armenia, I'm Chuck Holton for CBN News.
Alpha Omega.